Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another stream. Today's stream will sadly be sort of short. It won't be the longest stream, but yes, we have made some progress since yesterday. This is the first time that I'm ever coming to a stream, and I've actually made some progress since yesterday. So, the progress I've made since yesterday is basically getting the Terra. I've gotten the Terra and my Aqua team is complete. The Aqua team is complete with the Chitose, the Iris, and the Terra. That completes the Aqua team. Really happy about that. Really happy about that. So, whilst that Aqua team is complete, the Fire team is also complete, if you remember, with the Amber, the Chixia. Where's the Flora? And the Flora. The Flora isn't upgraded, which I'll fix right now. Ooh, I don't have materials. That's interesting. I'll have to play that difficulty 5, which is fine. All fine and good. So those are my two teams. Now, with the selector that I got today, I'm actually having second thoughts about actually going for Gary. Yes, I love the Gary. I like the Gary. Yo, Tiganius. How are you? Although I like the Gary, I do not have... Yes, man, the weekend. We get to game like nobody's business. No restrictions. We're happy. Not worried about work, sleeping early, all that. So I'm actually very happy about this. Although I won't be streaming tonight, but tomorrow night I will be streaming quite a lot. Tomorrow I'll be streaming quite a lot, so I'm looking forward to that. My one worry right now is basically my selector. I'll just put a poll for people. I like the polls. Which team to build? Because I only have one. Basically, which team to build? Ventus. Let's see. What's her name again? It's Nanoha, right? That's the girl. I'm just putting up a poll, forgive me. Right, you have a lot of time to play games. I know what you mean. Fully understand. It is sad, but then at the same time, there is some positivity you can sort of grab from it. I'm actually thinking. And then Terra. Okay. I was actually thinking what exactly. Yeah. Let's go. My wife comes home a bit later, so I'm still free for a second, but then I've got a commitment in like 1 hour. 2 hours actually, in 2 hours, but then 1 hour 30 minutes I'll need to start getting ready for that. So that's gonna be the stream. It's gonna be a rather short one. So first things first, I wanna get the record for the ice team. But before we do even that, let's get Flora upgraded just a bit. Just a bit. So I've just put up a poll. And the poll, I don't really know which team to build. The reason I'm having this problem, I need to go upgrade my record, because let's start with the record actually. We need to start with the record. I think we should now. It's fine. Let's not start with the record. Let's just go for it and see how we do. So the reason I'm struggling on who to build is because if I select Nazuna, right, I don't have Ridge, so I'll have 2 out of the 4 necessary for a full team. But if I select Nanoha, I'll have all I need, and I'll have a third team ready. So that is the struggle. The tough part. But by the time today ends, I'll at least have a record for the ice team, which I've been looking forward to. A record for the ice team, and then also a record for basically the fire team. A good record for it. So I really don't know which one I'll end up going for. But by the end of the stream, I will select one of the two. One of the two will be mine. I know Nazuna's actually really strong. I mean Nano has actually really strong for the Ventus team. I know. But Gary, I wish there was another 4-star selector. I wish we could get another 4-star selector, because what do you mean? I just want Reg. I will go Terra, so I will vote Ventus. Otherwise, your account is close to mine. Yes, our accounts are actually really close to each other. Now that you mention it. Now that you mention it. I shall probably... I'll have to decide, but I want a full team as soon as possible, so... I think Ventus is probably the better play for the complete team. So I'll probably go there. Yeah, our accounts are almost identical. So I think I'll go Ventus. But we'll hear what people will say. Oh, Gary, I mean, I've wanted her since the beginning, but then I can't build her now that I have her. Just because I'm missing Reg. All this over a single 4-star. If there was any other 4-star, I would probably go for it. But then there isn't, so there's nothing I can do about it. Like, I have no choice in the matter. I was able to find out what the issue was yesterday. My capture card has issues. When I move it, then it gives me an issue. So I've just basically, I'm using a longer cable this time to avoid moving it. And when I've got the funds, I'll just buy another one. It was a cheap capture card because I just wanted to sort of experience streaming. Hello, LR25. Hello, hello. How are you finding the game? This is my first time actually seeing you on chat. I don't know if it's your first time actually tuning into my stream. But who to use as a main for the dark team? Okay, I have a video up on that actually. LR. I have an entire video up on that on which character is best to use for whichever element. But to sort of help you, give me a second, I just wanna, let me just put, yeah, it already is on auto. I don't think I'm gonna die, right? There is no chance I die, right? If I die, I don't know. There is no chance, there is no chance. Now Dark only has one permit, oh yeah, it has 2. Okay, so I was just checking how many different damage dealers you could actually use for the Dark team before I advise Caramel for you. As you can see, this is a 4-star that I'm using as a main driver for the fire team. The same thing applies to your team. The, what's your team called? The Umbra team, the Dark team. It has a 4-star as the best in slot, which is not ideal, right? Because you don't want to be using no 4-star. I get that. You want to use your 5-star. But Caramel is the best. Caramel is the best to use. But if you want to use the Mystique, then you can use her. But the problem is Caramel has no further use as a side character. She's not really good as a support. So if you're not using her as a damage dealer, you're kinda stuck on where else you can use her. So that is my humble advice. That is my humble advice on who to use as your main. Caramel is the best, but yes, Caramel is a 4-star, so you might not want to use Caramel and want to use your 5-star Mystique. But then if you're doing that, you're not getting the most effective team, but you're getting a team that works either way. So maybe you don't want the meta, you want fun. You can use Mystique as a main, but she works best as a support. Okay, you will check it out. Yes, please check out the video. I do explain it much better there because I'm not playing a game. I'm missing seconds of the clock to actually get a 2-star. That is fine. That is fine. I did put it on auto. My take is use all your stamina as soon as possible. you get fast to higher ground, which gets you more resources per stamina, and you get ton of materials to level up characters. That is the plan for the weekend. That is the plan for the weekend. I shall try to grind up as much as I can because I'm actually not that high in level because I only play here on stream, which is like 2 hours every day. So I'm not that high up in level. So I shall be attempting using my energy probably tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably use all my energy. Like I'm probably gonna wipe it out, and then I can upgrade my floras. I can get better records. I can then focus on the ice team, which doesn't even have a record because I just got the 4-star, the final 4-star today. So the goal for the weekend is to actually get really strong. Like as strong as I can get. That's the goal. Get so strong that I can 3-star this without a problem. For an example. Because I can't seem to 3-star this for the life of me. But my run isn't the best. I hate it when the lines at the bottom start coming from the same direction. Like it's better when it's horizontal than vertical. When it's both horizontal but from different sides, I hate it because I dodge this by just hiding using the plant. I use the plant as sort of my shield for it. But yeah, no, I have to build all 3 teams, and then I'm gonna start probably making showcase videos. You know, I haven't really made what's this called? A build video for this chick, the main chick, Chitose. Well, it was a resource thing and we aren't high enough in level to sort of get a good build, but I should make a build video for her because I already know her best discs and all that. So I should. But people won't have the exact materials because we're still in a resource shortage, whether we wanna deny it or not. You think the stamina per hour is extremely low? I think I agree with you, and I think they agree with you as well. They didn't openly say it, but the fact that they're giving us extra stamina every day for no apparent reason means they've seen that the playtime is low because people just use the stamina and they finish and they're done. There's actually stats for this that the more time people spend in a game, the more chances there are to spend. So they probably see that people aren't spending as much time in the game, so we're gimping our chances to get money. That and their rates, those two are gimping their chances of money. So I finally addressed the whole drama thing. I've been avoiding it, waiting for them to actually say something. So they finally said something and I was like, you know what? Now's the perfect time to make a video on this. Because now I won't just be attacking them for something that they did. Without the soda we get in honeymoon freeze, the progress speed will dwindle down. I think they should keep the stamina coming. It shouldn't be just a honeymoon period thing. There should always be the stamina coming up, the sodas. Because without it, we're actually gonna struggle to upgrade our units. I think that's something that they have to do, even if they do it in the sense of events, you know? Events that if you play the event, you get the stamina. Every day you get at least 2 or 1, depending on how many they believe we need. They need that to keep the stamina up. They really need that to keep the stamina up. Okay, we're actually doing well. Whether or not we're gonna... Oh, damage phase. Free. Totally free. Totally free. They need to give us something. Something stamina-wise to keep it up. I actually believe that. It not only helps us, it also helps them. Because I know many people will treat this game like a casual game and will not want to use their stamina to refresh. In fact, they never will because everything's so expensive anyway. Why would you use currency to refresh? You've already got one of the most expensive games, gachas here, so expecting people to refresh, no one will. Okay. I hate it when they are coming from the same side. the lines down there. I need to progress fast because I want to start clearing the highest level content we can right now, just to sort of get the experience of how the end game is, like the tower, climbing up that tower with different elements, at least with 3 elements, because I know I won't be able to do it with all of them, because I only have 3 teams in the making. Well, not 3, but yeah, 3 teams in the making, 2 teams that are complete. Okay, that was nice. That's exactly. Most people refresh at the start of the game to sort of get stronger. But then when you look at the pool prices, you're like, why would I even bother? Why would I even bother? Okay, so Nano has actually winning the poll so far. 3 people say, will you make a guide on what to spend the resources from Menace and other game modes? I can do that. I can so do that. I should probably make a resource guide. But then I'll first have to get my head around the resources myself. Because I've been playing very casually, Ko. I've been playing very casually for the week because during the week I'm actually quite busy. So now that I've got a lot of free time for the weekend, I'll probably get my head around every resource in the game and how to get it and how to use it and where to use it. All that. I'll make a resource guide for the weekend though. Don't expect it today or tomorrow. Expect it maybe Sunday or Saturday night. Tomorrow, I mean. That's when I'll probably make the resource guide. So I do plan on it. I do plan on it. So look out for that. I'll make one. I shall definitely make one. But I was saying that I also like the idea of refreshing at the start of the game to sort of get a head start. But then when you see the resources you get here, you just see that no, refreshing is not gonna help me. Like, refreshing is not going to help me. It's in fact gonna stun my progress. So I don't know if you've been on Reddit or if you are Reddit people, but apparently we're gonna get a light attacker probably next, a bunny girl. Don't know how true that is. So the light team might actually get an attacker. The light team might actually get an attacker. So I will be making that guide. So I don't know if I am going to pull for that banner. That is something I'm actually quite unsure on. Whether or not I will spend on that banner. As in get that banner. But hey, we'll see. You mean girls frontline too? I'll read that in a second. I just need to dodge these things. You mean girlfriends, and the start there was the exact opposite. As I started 1 year ago, the first thing I saw after the reroll was a 5-star selector weapon pulls, materials for buyout $50. You see, that means they are focusing on quantity rather than the quality of buyers. In the sense that they want a lot of buyers, not few buyers buying a lot. So I feel like they wanted, I don't know, maybe they wanted a bit of both. To get people buying the very expensive stuff. I don't know what their model was when they were calculating this. I think the model was basically we get a lot of buyers at high prices, so that's a bit greedy. The best idea is to get a lot of buyers at low prices, that way, you know, a lot of people are actually spending, especially for the honeymoon of the game, because that's when people spend the most. But then when you do something like this, you're actually nerfing your game's potential spendings for the first banner. I wouldn't be surprised that if they do fix this, I'm not saying they're gonna fix it, if they do fix it and address it, we'd find that spending will actually increase after launch. It won't peak at launch like most games do. It'll actually find its increase after. You'll start dodged my money. You'll start dodged a lot of people's money, man. Yo-Star dodged a lot of people's money. They were like, no, we don't want it. We're good. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? Why are you doing that? But hey, we shall see what they do. They should make the apology something that's gonna make people actually want to come back. The people who actually dropped the game. But then most people who say I'm dropping the game were always tourists. They never meant to play the game for quite as long. They were just there. They were just there to sort of be a tourist, experience the new game with the hype. If you're a content creator, make a couple videos on it, and then grab the launch viewership that's usually very boosted, and then bounce. That's the sad reality of most people who actually did come to play the game. Of any game launch actually, is that they are tourists. People who have their main game and will not be moving no matter how good the other one is, because they've got that sunk cost fallacy that I've invested too much in this game to leave it, but I'll try out any other game that comes. And just, you know, like for me, I had this account just laying there, so I was like, you know what, I can cover this game on this account, because if you notice, this channel has no other content except Stellar Soda content, because it was just sitting there. So I was like, you know what, I'll cover it. Yo, Ufkan, how are you? Wait, I'm not winning. Okay, that's probably because I'm reading messages, so it's fine. We don't need the time anyway. We already lost the 3-star. So all we need to do is clear. Top management are really out of touch. They really are. Because all they had to do was match the gacha system of any game that is considered free-to-play friendly. Because those games are making money as well, although they are considered free-to-play friendly. If their gacha system was anything like those games, this game would have been such a, you know, breath of fresh air. Because I like the gameplay. I actually like the gameplay. I've seen all the other roguelites that we have. They don't play quite like this. Your Morimans, they don't play like this. You're good, just a little tired. Same. At least it's the weekend. I get to sleep early and wake up without any worry of when to wake up. So that's actually my chat there. Nanoha is winning. Nanoha is winning. I'm also tired, but I'm happy it's the weekend. So whenever it's the weekend, I'm always in a good mood. Doesn't matter how tired I am. I'm gonna be putting in a lot of time into maxing this. It's the weekend, so I'm fine. Exactly. You forgot before you abandon the game. Make 3 drama videos. Exactly. Before you make the 3 drama videos that are gonna sort of skyroll the game. You're gonna see that most people who did make content on this game, if this is not a when, it's an if the game actually fixes the currency, they're gonna make that video that the devs listened. You know that devs listened video? The devs listened video will be there, and then after that they're gonna be like, make a video on it because they know the hype will be back. So tourists do be like that, but it is what it is. I respect the grind. People have to eat, so they're grinding so I respect that. I feel like this is fine. Let's go get what's this thing called? The record. What's the record? The cryo record. Now I'm calling it cryo. Aqua? Is it aqua? Yes, it is. Let's go get the aqua record with the complete team. This is actually the first time I'm running a full aqua team. The main is you. We remove the Chixia and put in the Terra. The team is complete. Auto deploy. Oh yes, I did use a 4-star selector in my inventory that I saw. It had this here, so I took the disc. So I now have a 4-star disc as well, a good 4-star disc. So now I have 2 4-star discs and the 5-star, the Frisia one. So the ice team is actually doing the most. They're all level 30. Good. You are the one who's the main, so you should go up first, just in case we run out of materials. Go to 40. So we do have a stronger disc. We can take it further, tear it up. That's good. Upgrade to max. The ice team is doing the most. Can we restock again? Yes, we can. But do we want to without upgrading the others? Let's do that. Okay, let me just read a bit. I hope they give a free Cheeto, so my free-to-play account has T5. Free-to-play. Carl, are you that lucky? Are you that lucky? If you are, I'd advise you to go play the lotto. Leave gacha games alone. Go play the lotto. You know? Because if you're getting T5 free to play purely out of luck, go play the lotto. You're in the wrong profession. You're doing the wrong things with your time. Go play the lotto. That's your calling. Go make a killing. Then you can be a whale, you know? And not be free to play. So that's my advice to you. Friendly advice. Go play the lotto. This is not where you should be. You're in the wrong place. Okay. I feel like I'm running out of resources for discs. This should be solid. And then Devs Listen would definitely be a second wind if they do it. I believe it would, Carl. I actually believe it would. It would give the game a second wind, second hype. But then the question is, when do they listen? Because if they listen now, some people won't mind the game because the game is coming on the 28th. What's this game? Ah, the name's gone now. But you know the big game that's coming. Duet Night at Best, DNA. DNA is coming, so they need to time it good. Think Hong Kong, so mainland China. Oh yeah, support cards also apply basic attack damage. And I'm out of resources. I'm running out of resources, so I don't want to upgrade them right just yet. T1 Chitose. T-1. Same. I also have a T-1 Chitose. You know? It is what it is. Well, I have a T0, so I have a T1 -1. But we move. We move. You're gonna get the Chitose, don't worry. You're gonna get the Chitose. You're gonna get it. So it seems like I'm gonna be choosing Nanoha. The looks of things, Nanoha might be my next main. What is 2 to the power 10? How am I supposed to even know that? You see, now the game's asking me math. I'll put it in the calculator. I'll put it in the calculator real fast. I did see these questions actually before in the game and was like, what do you mean you want us to be doing math for us to get all the rewards? Really, really interesting. Well, the question seems to be the only one that's like that, because in all my playing it's the only one I've seen that's like that. Interesting. So the other girl has a shield, right? What else does she do? See, now I'm playing with a unit and I didn't even check her kit. I'm just winging it. Doesn't really matter. I'll see her kit from the attack cards. Increase the auto attack damage of aqua trackers within tidal domain every second. So tidal domain should be her alt or something, I'm guessing. When surging shield is active, increases the main tracker's attack. When the main tracker is attacked, reduces the cooldown of billowing tide. So I feel like I like this one more. So what am I to do? I like the yellow one more. When slicing, Riptide deals damage, reduces their movement speed. I like this one more. I'll go for what I like. I'll go for what I like. No, I won't, because I will save the tickets. I have no water tracker at the moment. Oh. Then save. Then save. Ever since I got this new 5-star unit, I am glowing. So maybe the tidal wave isn't really her ultimate, but her skill. If it is her skill, then I should have selected the first one. The game was right. But if it isn't her skill, then I made the right choice. I should have read her kit before I came in here. But hey, it is what it is. We move. It is what it is. So you're going for fire earth. My problem with Ventus. Okay, let me explain why I didn't want to go for Ventus at the very beginning. There is that domain that wants two different elements, right? There is one that wants Terra or Dark, and I have none of those. So if I go for Nanoha, which is the Ventus, I will end up without units to basically tackle that dungeon. But it is fine. I'll just play a makeshift team. I haven't decided, Kusa. I haven't decided. I've got a poll up on what I should get. As you can see, Nanoha's winning, and I'm trying to convince everyone to vote Nazuna. But hey, Nanoha's winning. The reason I didn't want to go Ventus at the very beginning was because I need that last unit, you know? I mean, that last... What's the word I'm looking for? The last dungeon that actually wants a different element. It wants Terra and Dark, and I don't have any of them. Or it wants Terra and Light, I mean. And I don't have Terra built, neither do I have Light built. So because of that, I wanted to actually go for the, you know, the Terra team. But then I don't even have the 4-star for Terra. So it will be a makeshift build either way, no matter what I do. So I don't know. I'm literally gonna do based on what people vote. And people want Ventus, so... And I like Nazuna. I really like Nazuna, so can't complain. Oh, it's my first time seeing her ult animation. I like it. It's giving me Excalibur vibes. I have a friend who would go crazy if they saw that ult. They're a Fate fan. A very, very big Fate fan. So they actually like this new unit that came to Withering Waves, who's got a similar ult. Forgive me, I haven't played Withering Waves in a while, so I don't know who that character's name is. But a friend of mine likes that, so they would like Teresa purely for that. In fact, they would main Teresa purely for that ult. That's giving Excalibur vibes. Purely for Fate. But yeah. Almost got Cheeto say just need to farm the last 10 pull for 120. Nice, nice, nice. What did you get along the way? Because you should have gotten at least 2 5-stars along the way to the selector. So what did you get other than, because I'm sure you've been getting, you should have gotten at least 2. If you didn't, I'm sorry. You should have gotten at least 1 then. Statistically though, you should get at least 2. If you've only gotten 1, then maybe your last 10 pull will give you the other one, and then you can claim the Cheetos. I know you do want Ventus, you really want Gary, but it is your fault for starting the poll in the first place. No, come on, we go by the poll. I respect the poll. I'm a patient man. I can wait for Gary. I can wait for Gary. My time with her will be forever, so... Destiny delayed is not destiny denied. I started the poll, yes, I shot myself in the foot, but destiny delayed is not destiny denied, so I will get her. I'm fine with getting the Nanoha. I'm fine with getting the Nanoha, so it's fine. I'll get them. She is strong anyway. She is strong. If I didn't like Gary, I would have gone for the better, because I actually believe that that team is actually better, the Ventus team, purely because they have a healer in the team, not because it deals more damage or anything. It's better in the sense of quality for life. It's got way better quality of life than any other team in this game except the fire team. The fire team also has a healer, by the way. Flora's Ascensions unlocks her healing, so if you're running the tower, choose the card that gives Flora healing. That Ascension will do wonders for you. So those are the only 2 I know of that can heal. I don't know any other. Go for Nanoha before they nerf her. Yeah, I'll go for Nanoha, don't worry. I'm wondering if they're gonna power creep her. Because if they power creep her, then she'll be very strong as an off-fielder, because she's already strong as an on-field damage dealer. Obtain a random... Fine. Tidal domain attack interval. When surging shield is active, let's go for that one. It's fine. Let's keep going. Yeah, I'll go for Nanoha. Gary alone herself is enough, right? I believe so too. Gary will carry alone. Gary will carry alone. I mean, she deals big damage just looking at her. That damage is to my heart, but yes. So I trust her to do the most in that. Even if there isn't, you know, a full team, I trust her to do the most. For Ventus, we have Cairness, we have everyone for Ventus. So we are safe when it comes to Ventus. So I'm not really worried about Ventus. I only had the worry about it. So Ventus it is. Oh, we also have to go do the fire domain thing. Not domain, man. The fire. What's it called? The name's gone. But one of the end games we have. I won the 50-50. This run might be my strongest record. It will be my strongest record because I don't have an off-field element anyway, so it will be stronger. I actually want to find out how they calculate the power for a record. What determines whether a record or not is the strongest? Man, that ult is so cool. What determines whether a record is the strongest? Is it the cards you select? What determines, like, what's the criteria? I will listen to you complaints before the next token pool after Nanoa Selector will be rage. Oh, I'd cry. I'd cry if I get rage. You see, if I get a rage, I'm gonna cry. If I get a rage, oh no, I'll cry. If there is a 4-star selector in the daily events, if there's another 4-star selector, I'm gonna regret going for Nanoha. Purely because I want the rage. I'm really gonna cry if I get a rage anywhere. I'll cry. I still haven't decided who to pick on the selector. Which teams do you have right now? Because I'm trying to get a third team. That's basically my criteria. It's not anything that big. It's just that. I feel like the melodies have a better, better buff to stats than anything in this game. Let's see, who do we want to upgrade? Increases the main tracker's attack, increases the main tracker's attack. This one is level 1 to 2, this one is level 2 to 3, so this one's better. 180. 200 versus 180, we go for the 180. Of course we're selecting Cheeto says one, and then we no longer have enough money to do that one. That's good. I hope I don't get reach anytime soon right now. I do hope so. I hope I don't get reach. I know that's a weird thing to say. We want 4 stars everything, but wait. We were promised 2 selectors, right? This is the very first one we're getting. So there is another selector still coming. What, am I tripping? Am I tripping or am I right? I'll just put in auto. I'm not gonna die. I'm thinking we were promised 2 selectors. This is the first one. The 20 pool one was not part of the 2 selectors they promised, because that was the reroll banner. They had said a reroll banner, and then they said 2 discs, 2 selector discs, and 2 5-star selectors. We've gotten our first selector disc, 5-star selector disc, so I'm assuming a second one is coming. Oh yes, the second one is coming, the event that we have right now for the second selector disc. That's 2 selector discs. We've gotten, tomorrow we're getting our first 5-star selector. I mean today we got our first 5-star selector. There is a second 5-star selector coming. They did say it. So my Nazuna hopes aren't gone. I will get the Nazuna from the second selector, of which I don't know where we're gonna get it from, but we are gonna get a second selector. Guaranteed. We're getting a second selector. They said it. They said 2 selectors and 2 discs. We got the first disc. We're getting the second one after day 7 or something in that event. Let's put it on auto. Yes, no, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. I re-rolled for fun yesterday and had a 4 5-star account, which I could prioritize 5 stars instead of Chitose. But Light and Umbra 5 stars are not that good, even if I could use Freeze here as the attacker. Yeah, you didn't get the Chitose, but you got the rest. Yeah, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. I'd struggle with that account actually. I would struggle with that account. Spend musical notes to obtain 150. I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. I'm only missing Lux and Umbra teams. I don't care about it because we all know after years of gaming experience, these two elements are more special than the regular 4. You're right. I'm actually expecting our first light and dark characters to actually be very, very strong. Leaks say we might be getting a light banner soon. Hopefully they will have addressed the issues that we currently have by then. So I'm actually quite interested in seeing what's gonna happen. I wish I could press. You see, I have an issue. When I'm using the controller, I feel like they should fix that. When I'm using the controller, right, I can't select. As you can see at the top right corner, I'm selecting. I can't view everything else. I can't select my backpack. I can't press on back with my fingers. I have to move with the controller. It's a small nitpick of mine, but it has been happening, so I don't like it. I wish they could fix it somehow. It's fine, we'll select the first one. With the crit rate boost, it's fine, but yeah. You're only missing Lux and Umbra are more special than the regular 4. They usually are more special than the regular 4. I hope they are even for this game. That would mean the Lux that's coming, apparently it's a bunny girl or something. The bunny girl that's coming is gonna be more powerful than the other units. For an example, in the other game I play, Etheria Restart, they dropped a light unit, I think yesterday. A light unit and they're basically broken, you know? So maybe, but in this game they seem to categorize the elements just normally, unlike the others. Let's select that. Level 5 to 10, very nice. We get more attack. Melody is better in most of the cases and you mostly get 1 or 2 types from the potentials like 50 auto attack. Yeah, I just noticed that there's a message I didn't read at the top. If you have one team already, don't force yourself to select now. If they give us more pulls, maybe you get the selector character tomorrow or the day after. I would advise you to select if you have no team. You're actually right, but then I listened to chat and y'all voted for Nanoha, but then I will select Nanoha regardless unless I get Nanoha from somewhere. So maybe I save this selector, but I keep the votes y'all have got. The votes y'all put say I go for Nanoha. So I will be going for Nanoha regardless of what happens, right? I'll be going for Nanoha regardless. But I'm just gonna hold off and save it. Just to see what they do. Maybe they give us a selector as an apology gift. You never know. That's wishful thinking, but maybe they do. So we shall see. We shall see. Let's get that note. More damage the better. Get that note. More damage the better. Skill damage actually. I need skill damage. So 200 here. I'll get you. Crit damage increase. That's good. I forgot about you. I forgot about that. My bad. I should have upgraded it for 120 because it's actually the cheapest value for a free card. And then the melodies are better in most cases as you mostly get 1 or 2 types like 50 attack. Yep, you need the stats. I believe the stats actually offer a lot, which is why they show them so, how do I put it, as like the go-to thing. Like that one was 400 to buy and it's just stats, nodes. But then that gave me a lot of crit damage, like 14. So yeah, I can't complain. I feel like ulti is the best talents to level up since you use it for both the main and the support. Yep, ultis are the best. I'd say go for ultis, especially for a person like who's this girl. But then she uses her skill a lot. I actually don't know what's best for her. Cheeto say she uses her skill a lot. But for the supports, I'd say go for a bit of both. You're upgrading the wrong person's skills. 160. And then there's a 90 here, but if I spend that, then I don't have anything else to spend. Okay, that is the record. It's looking good at 15 with 4.8 power. We shall save that. We shall save that. So let's see if they give the second selector next week. Yep, let's see. Probably next selector. I'm actually afraid. I am terrified. I am terrified. Because if I get the ridge, right? Ah, no. If I get the ridge, I'm gonna cry. Because that'll mean I could have completed the Terra team. That will put me in a difficult situation. That means I would have completed the Terra team. So that is the record for Aqua. I want us to go and get a record for the fire as well. But it is fine. I just wanted to come here to Cataclysm Survivor for a second. So my reasoning for wanting Terra is also here. To do these stages, you need either water and grass, or fire and dark. I have the fire, I have the water, I have the fire, but then I have none of these, light and earth. So that's why I wanted the Nazna. But I'll be fine regardless. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'll manage, because 17 power for the record isn't anything to write home about. I'm sure I'll get something good. Avoiding EOS is easy. 1. Rework the gacha. 1.5 or even 1,000 per pull. Increase the pull income via dailies or rework the in-game shop. Give 1 to 2 extra free. So I'll explain why I believe it's actually quite the complicated thing that they have to do. I'll explain it in a sec. See, if they increase the rewards, right? If they increase the rewards, I wanna delete the squad. It's fine. If they decrease the pools, everyone who's pulled already will have will complain. Everyone who's pulled already will complain because I've already pulled. I bought currency for this match. If they increase the shops and everything, everyone who's bought stuff will complain. So my thought process is, if they wanna fix the issue going forward, maybe they should just promise to giving us enough resources that we can get a 5-star every other banner as free to play, and then maybe buff the pass, the daily pass and the main pass. Maybe that fixes it. Reworking the in-game shop would mean they have to retrospectively give everyone the value that they now have. So if they've doubled the amount of you're getting for each thing, they're supposed to double it for everyone else. I don't know if I'm explaining it. For everyone else who's already spent, they need to then go back and say, oh, you had spent and didn't get this, so we're now giving you that. Which would, I don't know, maybe require a lot of coding on their side, but I believe they can do it. Let's pray for a selector so I can get the mystique. Yep, let's hope for a selector. We need the mystiques. We need the Nazunas and the mystiques, you know? We need the Nazunas and the mystiques so that we can play Gary. Oh, so that you can play Mystique as well. Like, the goal is the Mystique. It's not the Gary. You believe me, right? Oh, so by the way, we have a Japanese live stream. I saw that. I will make a roundup of what happened in the live stream. I have a really cool tool that I use that I can sort of translate everything. But it doesn't do it live. So I'll do it on the side, translate everything, and then give you all the information you need. I wonder if the Japanese live stream will actually have dubs. Because if it has dubs, then maybe you watch it, you know? Rather than translate everything, post, and then give you the information. I don't know, one of the two. I'll try to translate everything there, or if it has the English dub, then I'll watch it there. And then I'll have all the information. One of the two. So, support discs. Let's just put auto deploy. That is good. So this disc isn't really being upgraded because I need its stats though. I need the attack to go up. I know I don't have a Lux damage dealer, but I want that attack. So you could say I'm wasting resources, but the early upgrades give a lot of attack for little resources. Because I've gotten like 10 times the usual attack. Because my attack was like sitting at 20 or something, now I'm at 170. Almost 10 times that attack, and I didn't put much in terms of resources. So I want to upgrade the main discs that I'm going to be using in the future. I say main disc I'm going to be using in the future because even if I get a 5-star disc, I'm just going to replace this one. These two will still work. So let's just take it to 50 and then call it a day. Yeah, we're calling it a day now. That's enough for this upgrading. I feel like I need to save my resources. Let's get a record for this team and see how it goes. Flora is unfortunately stuck at level 30 because upgrading her has been wanting a lot of me going through this stage over and over again. And I kind of got bored of that. So let's get a better record and try again. Let's get a better record and try again. Wait, I want to test something real quick. This boss, I want to see its weaknesses. Can't I see its weaknesses? How do you view a boss's weaknesses? Because if it doesn't have any weaknesses and it's not weak to fire, then I can just run the Nazuna team I have. Okay, I'll try running the Nazuna team there and see how it plays. But for now, let's get the record. Let's get the record and see. Okay. Oh, by the way, we have a yes. There are stages you have to kill in under 30 seconds for 3 stars. That ulti is useless there. Which one? I get you. I get you. So let's see if we can get a higher record than the one we got yesterday. Now that we've upgraded a bit, but I doubt we're going to get a better record. But my previous record doesn't satisfy me because I don't have the serpents. Spend 120 to obtain a random potential. Spend 100 random common potential. Random what potential? So let's spend more money. Hopefully it's not a common one. That's another thing I need to understand. What are common, like the potentials? What's the split? Hey, what's going on? The votes are 50-50. What's going on? Is it possible to even change votes? Did y'all change your votes, or are the new people actually wanting me to select Terra? What's going on? Because it's a 50-50 now. That's actually quite the interesting thing that's going on with the 50-50. I won't complain. I will never complain. But then I don't have the ridge either way. So if I am selecting that team, I'm just selecting it for the sake of it. Or HP randomly changes. Pray I win the 50-50. They just have mercy on you. I think so too. I think people have mercy on me because they know how much I like Gary. Vote for what you want to watch. We won the 50-50. Vote for what you want to watch, not what I want. I'm just here, you know? Leave my Guna tendencies aside. Yo, so you can't change a vote. So it's basically new people who actually want me to get Gary. That's interesting. That's actually interesting. That is interesting. I like that more and more people have different opinions. I don't know. If I get Nazuna, that also helps my... I mean, if I get Nonoha, that also helps my content in the sense that I'll have the... What's the word I'm looking for? I'll have a team ready so that I can showcase it after I build it. But if I get the Nazuna, I still have to get the Gary before I can actually showcase the Terra team. So from a content perspective too, I'll actually be in problem. Terra people opening their alt account. You'd find... I respect that though. I'd do that. I'd do that too. As a Terra main, I'd do that for Gary. I'd do that for Gary. Nothing's too far. Nothing's too far. If you look at the proving growls, there's a thumbs up and down. I would say there you can maybe see that something weak to light has something resistance versus dark. I'll go check it. I'll go check it after we're done here. Because I want it. Okay, let's see. I have to read. With Chixia, I have to read. Because I feel like, you know what? Let's just go for whichever has that thumbs up. Let's ignore everything else. Tough decisions. Very tough decisions. Very tough decisions. The reason I say it's a tough decision is because I could get the Melody of Burst. After getting the Melody of Burst, I'll have like 270 currency. Yep, I'll have 270 currency, and then I can spend the 270 currency. Okay, yeah, fine, let's get it. Melody of Burst, and then we can spend the 270 currency there, just upgrading her, and then the 70 will stay. That's good. Really like Ember. Yep, when she's on a roll, she really goes. I haven't unlocked her second skill though. Her second skill. I'll go look at what you were talking about, Tigonius. I want to check that for the weaknesses. Go for Serpent plus auto attack mirror image. That's better overall. You need a hell of a lot of base damage to skill bit to work. Right? Right, I think so too. I completed a few hard stages without any recommended teams for that stage, so you can, but you need at least 70 attacker and 50 supports at least. I'll try that out. So I'm actually gonna be doing a lot of this during the weekend. I might actually have a very long stream, because my streams so far since launch have only been like 2 hours, at most 3. So once I'm done, I actually want her second skill though. Oh, damage phase. I actually want her second skill, the one that allows me to cast her skill twice. I want that. I feel like it's way too good. It is way too good. If you can cast it 3 times, I want that too, the upgrade, but I doubt we're gonna get that on this floor. I doubt it is anywhere near this floor. Maybe once we unlock the higher level floors, then we can upgrade it to sort of give us that, but for now, I doubt we're gonna unlock that really soon. Okay, let's see. Pressure control. After casting the main skill, immediately cast it again. Speak of the skill and it shall appear. Okay, we're going good. I'm fine with full Terra and Aqua teams due to the other two do not change things too much rather than just damage boost, so no regret ignoring it. Right? Terra's actually really good. So, from a gameplay perspective, I like close range playstyle as well. So that's why I wanted Gary. Besides the gooning, I wanted Gary because she also has that close range. What's going on? What am I missing? Oh, didn't kill you. I also wanted Gary because she has that close range playstyle I actually like. Like if we ever get a transforming character, like a character when you cast the alt, they enter in an enhanced form. I don't know what I want that character. Even if they're Aqua, I will pull that character and replace Chitose. That's how bad I like transforming characters. If you play Genshin Impact, you have your Sino, those type of characters. If you played Wuthering Waves, Calcharo vibes, Jian sort of, not much, but he also dealt a lot of damage after his ult. So I like alt characters that sort of do way better once they transform. Okay, a call from the wife. Give me a second. Hello. Hi. Okay, no problem. Sure. Okay, I almost died. Because I needed to take that call, I almost died. Auto Battler, although it's good, can be quite risky. But if you have, okay. But if they have res, you lose. Yeah, if they have res, there's no hope for you. I'm being tempted. Why is this here? Oh, it's Dragon Blaze. It's not the what's this thing called? The one that summons the tornado. I still need that one that summons the tornado, by the way, for Chixia. Yeah, but you can still complete one if your attackers is not that bad. Wait till Monday, you need to hit level 21 and boost your emblems. Right? It's gonna be some while. Eat me some grass. Choose the correct answer to obtain the potential. What food is it? better, so eat vegetables. When an ally lands a crit, there's the heal. We've unlocked the healing. Really nice, really nice. So we have some sustain now. I'm 21 right now and things are getting harder than before. Even for a perfect build, because monsters HP immediately increase hella high. I'm looking forward to that. I like me a challenge, especially bullet hell challenges. They're usually quite great. So I will enjoy that once we get to that stage. I'll probably get to 21 in the weekend or tomorrow. I expect the weekend because I'm planning on using all my energy then. And I have quite a lot stored up. Spend 20 max HP for a chance to obtain a rare potential. Spend 40 to obtain a common potential. Wait, spend 60 for... Let's not play it safe. 50-50. Wish me luck. I got nothing. There goes the run. There goes the run. The run screwed. We got nothing. I should have played it safe. Because now the power's been gimped. There goes the run. But hey, we keep playing to see how it goes near the end. But I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I lost the 50-50. Sad. So level 21. I look forward to that level 21. Hopefully things get more fun or more interesting. My two teams are ready though. The third one. Why is Nazuna winning? Nazuna is winning. And I've even spelled her name wrong. I'm just seeing that right now. I've spelled her name wrong, but she's winning. Nazuna's winning. I feel like y'all are feeling sorry for me because I want. Cheers. See you tomorrow. Cheers of Khan. Why is Nazuna winning? Are you actually pitying me? Because the Nanoha was winning and you know that I want the Nazuna? Y'all are too nice. Actually way too nice. This increases what again? Auto attack damage, which is really good. So good. Let's get the enhance first. Good. 180. Yeah, let's get the enhance again. And then we're good. The thing is, one of those cards could have been an enhance. So rather go there. For Chitose as an on-fielder, you want to upgrade everything except the support skill. But for the focus, I'd say focus on the ult and the skill. Because that's where a lot of the damage comes from. When she casts those 3 skills and that ult, she deals quite a lot of damage. So I'd say focus on that. But congratulations for the Chitose. She's actually quite strong. You'll be able to tell the difference, especially if you were running any of the other 5 stars for damage. You'll see the power gap. She feels different. I haven't used damage phase. I haven't used any, what's the word I'm looking for? Damage dealer that quite feels like her, but then I haven't used any other 5-star damage dealer. I got the disc for Frisia. I got Frisia's disc. But then I want the tiger. And they're telling me to get this. I'll listen to the game. I said that this run I'm just listening to the game. So more serpents is more important than the tiger according to the game. Is what it is. We keep going. What you mean up? Okay, I'm just trying to read. Level, skill, disc. I'm not sure I'm following your question, Tygonus. I'm not for. Oh, as in what do you mean? What should he upgrade? Okay, I get you. Level is more important than skill, yes. And then after that, disc. With disc, it might actually be disc before skill. The reason I say that is because skills give base stats. It's like upgrading your main character level. So it could actually be first focus on the level, then the disc, and then the skill. Anyways, what 5-star disc did you select? The Frisia one? I was using Frisia 1-star team party, pretty good though. Get Frisia's disc if you don't have it. It's a good one. It's a good one. Lost 14 melodies. That was steep. The price for that was steep. Yep, Cheeto say is a fish at banner for a reason. She really is. Portia, last time I was here, I lost. Obtain random potential for 5-star. Okay. At least we're not losing this time, Portia. The power of this run is already good, but not good enough. We are moving. People are actually pitying me. Nazuna is winning now. Nazuna is winning. But then, given the sense that it's actually different votes, you can't repeat the votes because the votes are going up. Maybe there are a lot of Terra mains out there. Okay, those dragons are not bad. Those dragons are not bad. They might actually be better than that tiger. I don't know. Those dragons are not bad. The tiger's right here. The tiger is right here. But you know what? Let's listen to the game. The game knows best. Because I don't know how they calculate the power. I wish I knew how they calculate the power so that I can know based on the cards that, for an example, rare cards have the same thing, rare potentials. I need to go read. I just need to go read. That's all I need to do. I'm gonna go read about the potentials to sort of get a better understanding of how it is. But those serpents, I feel like they're doing more than the tiger. Look at them. Oh, they're definitely doing more than the tiger. Look at them. I don't think the tiger can do that. Unless I get multiple tigers, I don't think the tiger can do that. I might not regret following the game for once. Okay, now I want the dragon breath. I haven't even gotten the tornado yet, but I want the breath. When the ultimate ends, the main tracker continuously deals damage. But we are listening to the game. We are not doing what we want today. We are following the game. Its advice is best. It knows better, you know? We start here. It's advising us to go this way. So we do whatever it says. We get some of that. Okay, alt damage up. Auto attack damage up. A 160 upgrade. We shall start with the 160. It really doesn't want me to get the dragon's breath. Why though? Why doesn't it not want me to get the dragon's breath? 240 is steep. 200 is what it is. We move. So this is my strongest record so far. Stronger than the water damage one, by the way. I just noticed that. This record's stronger than the water damage one, and I lost a 50-50. Yeah, Flora's really good. I don't understand how that happened. The Chitose run for the record was the most perfect record I ran. But look at those serpents. No, I feel like the serpents might be the play. The tiger doesn't do that. The tiger just follows and attacks slowly. But those serpents are doing too much. Those serpents! Oh no! You'll see. The vortex is there and they don't want me to get it. Listen to the game. Chixia's fine. Listen to the game. The vortex was right there. It was right there. Let's see. What cheapest thing here is this. Auto attack damage. We want that as high as we can. And then 160 versus 120. We go for the 120. Healing will always be appreciated. 180 versus the 160. We go for the 160. They don't want me to get the vortex. It's fine. We shall follow you wherever you go. 5,000. That's a powerful record. That's my highest record, actually. I don't understand how that is happening, because my most built-up unit is Chitose. This goes to show that we really don't understand how this game actually determines the cards. Because look at that. 17 for this record. Highest I've gotten. Now to get the record with Chitose, Frisia and Terra, still at level 60. Best of luck with that record. Best of luck. Hopefully you get a better record than I did, because my record was nothing to write home about. Let's just claim all of this. Go to research, quick research. I always trust quick research because I don't know what I'm doing there. I feel like it's just random power-ups as you go. So this didn't do quite as well. I need to go read the guide for potentials. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? This is a strong record. So let's go try and 3-star the level that has been causing us issues. With the 3-star, this one. We shall try it with the fire team to see how it goes. If we 3 oh no, I didn't change record. I have to leave and come back. I forgot to change record. My bad. My bad, my bad. I forgot that you have to change record. How is Nazuma winning? How is Nazuma winning? Best girl is about to be built. Maybe I'll pull in the standard banner, I bet, with the few pulls I might have there. I'm not sure. I think I have 4 or 5. Maybe we get the Ridge. We never know. I tried Caramel Cosette Coronis Umbro team, but even though Caramel is a Vanguard, she doesn't feel good to play. Coronis the versatile feels better. Yeah, nah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one because Vanguard will always be, should be the stronger and feel better to play unit. So if she doesn't, that's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. So for this record I'm actually using, I don't have the Tornado that I like using. I don't have the Tiger that I like. But then I have a whole lot of Serpents. Like I have a lot of Serpents. By a lot I mean a lot. Like a lot of Serpents. Like way too many. So let's see if we can 3-star. So far it's not looking like it. But the Serpents are doing the most. So I'm trying to sit in the middle of their circle because it says when I'm nearby them I get an attack boost or something like that. Those were one of the ascensions I actually managed to get. Dodge that. The 3-star is not looking feasible so far. But then we haven't used our ults, and the ults actually do wipe this quite a lot. So there's still hope. It isn't all lost. The snakes have been summoned. We stand in their circle for the attack. Come on, don't spin. I want to stand in the circles. 45 seconds. I don't think we clear in 45 seconds. I don't think we clear. I should have waited until the break. I should have waited until the break before I did that. The break is so close. I should have waited before using my ults. There's the break. I should have waited. Okay, I think I can 3-star if I wait for the break before using my abilities. Oh, but those snakes are putting in the work. The Serpents are doing the most. 18 seconds to grow, but I'm not clearing. Next time I'll wait. Next time I'll wait until the ult. Until the break of the shield. Then I unload everything. Because now we have 5 seconds. We are not getting that 3-star. We are not getting that 3-star. I'm restarting. I'm restarting. Where's restart? Give up. I feel like I can get the 3-star. I just need to wait until the break of the shield. That's all. That is an interesting one. Coronis feels better. I keep thinking about what you're saying, No Name. Coronis feels better. That's troubling. But then we can wait for a light Vanguard. Right? Oh, that was the Umbro. You tried the Umbro team. And I don't remember seeing anything about any Umbro coming anytime soon. I wonder what's wrong with Caramel. Her playstyle. Okay, so this time for the game mode, we are going to wait. We aren't going to use our ultimates until we enter the break. Because I assume I should deal more damage after the break. Right? I mean, what use is the break if I'm not going to deal more damage? It's just a you stop attacking thing. Let's hope I deal more damage after the break. So the break is coming up. We are not using our ultimates until after the break. I almost pressed on my ultimate right now because I saw it light up. It's gonna be tough. Impulse control. The break is coming up, so we keep going. But then saving this ult feels bad. Maybe I don't save it. 20 seconds, I feel like I can get the ult again in 20 seconds before the break. Oh no, I'm not gonna get it again, aren't I? Impulse control, also. Impulse control, also. Okay, but we can get that ult back, right? We can. I'm not using the support ones at all. Yeah, we're gonna get the ult before the during the break, I think. Or so I hope. And there's the break. We got it. We should be able to clear now. Come on. Come on. Clear in before the 20 seconds is over. 17 seconds to finish him off. 17 seconds to finish him off. 11 seconds to finish him off. I am not leaving. Yes! We were able to 3-star. So saving your ults for the break is actually the best thing to do. Saving your ults for the break ensures you deal more damage during that damage phase. So I didn't have impulse control there. I should have used the ult immediately, the other one, because it would recover in time. So I almost screwed up. And now I can do the quick battle. Don't know about you, but I don't like running the same stage. That's why I don't farm it much unless I'm sure I can 3-star. Now we can take my unit up, and taking her up should further boost the power of the team. We just keep winning. You're kidding me. Oh, it's now a 3-star thing, so I can just do the quick battle real fast. We need some energy. Let's use that. I'm gonna be using all my energy probably this weekend to sort of push forward. Because I'm a bit behind the curve. Okay, Flora awakened, whatever that means. So now I have 2 teams with 2 level 50 supports and 2 level 40 supports. So with the poll up, we have Nazma winning, meaning we are close to playing the N Noya or the N Kenes Nonoha team. We're close. What does she even do? Oh, I wanted to do something. There was something I wanted to read. It was about the Ascensions. I wanted to get an understanding of them, but it's fine. I just want to see what she does. Deals 6.6% of attack as Ventus damage to nearby enemies. That is fine, not important. A flying leaf can pierce through the target and deal attack as Ventus damage. Applies a Ventus mark. Oh, why am I reading the wrong skill? I thought I was reading the support skill. Tosses a laurel wreath at the main tracker. The laurel wreath deals as Ventus damage every 0.4 seconds. Okay, that's actually nice. She has an on-field damage over time skill. Like, it deals damage over time. That's nice. I like those type of things because I feel like the support is working off field. Unlike if I use Noya for an example. What does her support skill does? Unleashes 4 minor sword auras and 1 major sword aura. And that is it. There's nothing else. So if I were to run the support team, I'd probably run these two. They would probably be my best bets. Because with Ventus, you have a lot of options. I'm just trying to think. There's no particular reason why you would want to run Noya rather than run, you know, the main damage unit. So yeah, we accept it for what it is. So let's see now. Best girl. Oh, in fact, I don't even have to go there. I can just be here. Best girl. Let's claim some stuff. We are winning. Getting some currency. Good. We are up to level 17. Epic stuff. Level up rewards. And then Tyrant Growth. We got that. Tyrant Growth actually is the best place to get resources. Because we get so much resources. That's actually a video I could make about why Tyrant Growth is the best place to get resources. Because what do you mean we get so much? You might not even need to farm much on the side, because if you just clear these whenever you're missing something, like right now I'm missing some upgrade materials, upgrade any 5 discs to tier 3. You just press on go, and then I find a disc, the fire disc right here, and then I take it to tier 3. And just like that, I have so much resources I just gained. Boom. More of that. So I feel like it's the best thing to do and to focus on. Clear the designated Cataclysm Survivor Port Defense 2. Where's that? Oh, this. I should clear that right now and get the resources. Clear any 2 arenas on any difficulty. On difficulty 3 in Menace Arena. Let's do that. Choose Ventus team. You say I should go for Ventus. I see most people actually say Ventus. Before it was Ventus for the most people. Then they started turning to... What's the word I'm looking for? What's this? Oh, so I've already cleared difficulty 2 here. Right, so I just need... Oh, I need clear any 2 arenas on difficulty 3. So I need to clear difficulty 3 here. Let's do that. Choose a record. Change the record. Let's go for that one. And deploy. Choose Ventus team. Okay, so let me explain something. Né? I'll explain why there was even a poll between Ventus and the Terra team. I am a big fan of Gary. So I wanted to build her, although I don't have Ridge. Right? I don't have Ridge. Ah, the bunny girl. Yes. Bunny girl is coming up. I saw her on Reddit. Leaks about her. That she is the one who's coming up next. So I am looking forward to that. Maybe I build Lux. But then I hope that comes, the banner comes after they've addressed people's complaints. Because if they don't first address people's complaints, people are going to be like, it's going to be a drama farm basically. Another banner without fixing everything. We don't have resources. Why Stella Sora is messing up. All that. There's going to be videos about that. So I hope they first address the issue, because really we won't have resources to put a new banner. Like, I haven't even reached 120 pulls in the current banner. So if you're gonna introduce another one, people are going to complain. People are bound to complain. And that's not good publicity for the game. It's gonna basically piss a lot of people off. It does no one any favors. I'll just put it that way. Them releasing that banner, I think it's on the 28th, actually in line with DNA launch. That's when they get the banner coming. So I hope, that's just my hope. I hope they don't do that to us. They first address the issues before the new banner. The reason I wanted Terra team was also because with the content, not this content, the other end game content. Yeah, I've also been pulling a lot in standard, and I haven't gotten a 5-star there. The pit is 120, but I don't know what the rate is. I have to go read the rate, because statistically, if the rate is the same at the 2%, you should have gotten one already with 80 pulls in. So what was I saying? Yes, with the new unit, they have to address the issues first before that. It would be bad if they don't, because it will only add to their bad reputation, because they already have one. So yeah, I wanted Nazuna because not this difficulty, the other one, it wants two different elements. It wants either Aqua or basically Ventus, and I already have an Aqua team, so I'm set there. And then the other one wants Fire or Dark, and I already have a Fire team which I'm currently using. So I wanted to get a team to deal with the dark, with the other one that wants the Dark. What's the Umbra and Terra, with the Terra team. But I don't have Rage either. But I'll be pulling in the standard banner soon. So once I pull, maybe a Rage comes home. If a Rage comes home, I don't know. I'm gonna be stuck. I'll be stuck on who to select, because then I'll have two good teams waiting for me. But those are good problems to have. Those are actually good problems to have. Now, this 4-star feels really good as an attacker, especially when you have the 2 skills that she casts. That card is probably her best card for me. And the exploding bullets. But having to use that skill and the exploding bullets, it's just immense AoE potential. I don't know what the rate is there. I need to check that disc rate, because what do you mean? I've been pulling 2. And I haven't gotten another 5-star disc except the one I selected. So what are the odds? What are the odds for that to actually happen? So notice how my attack increases when I'm in the zone where the serpents put it. The moment I leave, the symbols for attack below, they decrease. See? Now they are gone. But then if the serpent summons again, then I start getting the attacks below my health bar. So this is actually another good support skill that I've selected there. Yeah, she's really good. She's really good, the girl. She looks good. You know, bunny characters, people will go crazy for that. In case of emergency break glass, there's a meme about that says in case of emergency break glass, and there's bunny characters in there. So whenever a gacha game messes up, in case of emergency. Some people call it the snow break route. I don't know if you've ever played the game. But yeah, snow break went the total full Guna route, and they've been doing good ever since. They've been surviving quite well, because they know that there are people who will spend for that. But Snowbreak is actually very free to play friendly. You can get almost every character in the game, so calling it the Guna route, people are gunning for skins, of which I respect. I respect that. I believe every unit comes with a skin, so very, very interesting. Totally waifu material. I didn't want to look too much into her because I'll get tempted to pull when I don't have any good Lux supports. Right now I have 3 teams cooking for me. I should probably go for Ventus. Fuyaka. Okay, I don't know the names, but I saw all the characters there. So I won't know their names, but I saw all of them there. But yeah, we shall see, we shall see. Hopefully they start giving us more currency so that we don't have to be so worried about upcoming units. So we're almost in the boss stage. So far it's been a very easy run. Perhaps I'm too overpowered for this stage. I haven't struggled. I haven't felt the pressure. In fact, I could even put it on auto and I wouldn't struggle. But yeah, it's been good. Okay, I did say that today is going to be a rather short stream. I'll have to call it quits soon because it's almost 6. I have somewhere to be and for me it's almost 6 p.m. I have somewhere to be at 6:30, so I need to get ready. Can't be late for that. So I'll call it quits soon, a short stream, but I'll make it up in the weekend. I'll probably have a close to 4-hour stream. Whew. Whenever there's a break, that's when you use the ultimate. Oh, I see that girl. I see her. The one who breaks the tree and then it almost falls on her and then she obliterates it. I shouldn't have started the stage. Now, let's exit. We won't have time to go the full stage. I see the trailer, the girl in that trailer. So we've gotten that. We can claim this. And then clear the designated. Let's do that. Not the cutter. This. How many stages does it have though? Is it just the one stage? They are weak to challenge. I don't have a level 17 record. What do you mean recommended level 17? I don't have an aqua record that's 7. I didn't select a record. What happened? Let's exit. I don't remember selecting a record for this. And the record I had here had a cheek shear, which is a fire team, which was a long time ago. With no 5-star disc on 80 pulls, guess I'm getting Frisia disc. I would crash out if I get it after I chose it. Okay, that's a scary one, no name. That's a very scary one. That is a very scary one. How do I change my disc? Does anyone have any idea? Oh, there, select record. Thank you. I only have a level 15 record. Take it or leave it. I don't have a level 17. Take it or leave it. I would also crash out. Just like I'll crash out if I select the Nonoha, right? Let's put auto whilst I speak. If I select the Nonoha, right? And then I get a... What's this thing called? And then I get a ridge from my pulls or anything. I'll regret not selecting the Nazuna. Because I've been wanting Gary for the longest of time. And Nazuna so far is winning. But then that's fine. If it's because Nazuna's winning, and then I select the Nazuna and then I never get the ridge, it is what it is. I think this might be my favorite mode in the game. Because it feels bullet helly. It feels like the normal roguelikes that you play, your Vampire Survivors and all that. It really feels like them. Because it feels never ending. Yes, I know it's gonna end. But then there are elites that come. I feel like this is my favorite mode. But it doesn't seem like there's a lot of them. Because there's only 3 types. Easy, and then intermediate and hard. I can only hope that this was the permanent game mode. Yeah, I need them both. But then I can only select one for now until the second selector comes. Because they did promise 2 selectors. So until the second selector comes, I need to choose one for now. And main that one I choose. So I think I'm gonna go for Nanoha. I mean Nazuna because the selector says so. I mean the votes say Nazuna, so I'll go for Nazuna. And then pray for a... What's her name? Reg. Pray for a Reg. I actually saw some really interesting art for Reg by a Japanese artist. Made me look at Reg in totally different ways. This art style is weird. The reason I say the art style is weird is because they make the characters look so young, but then you know they are so old because they're old enough to drive. They drive, they drink alcohol, all that, they're working. But then why are you gonna make them look like that? Because now, that art will make you question everything you know about Reg. Because she looks so young. But then you know that the characters are not young. It's a weird art style. Chibi art style, whoever came up with that. I don't know. I don't want to know what fantasies that man has. Because what do you mean that characters are old but you're gonna draw them? Interesting, sure. It is an interesting art style though. Like what was going through the mind of the person who started it? Well, I did read a bit about the chibi art style. Apparently, they started it because it saves resources. No, I haven't been playing Chaos Zero Nightmare actually. I haven't been playing Chaos Zero Nightmare. I just let it pass me by. That's what I'd say. I let the game pass me by. I didn't cover it, so is what it is. I've accepted it for what it is. And I feel like it would be way too late to start because I don't have the time. Yes, I would have had to drop this one if I was going for Chaos Zero Nightmare, and I didn't want to drop Stellar Sora because I knew that personally between the two games this is the one I'd enjoy more personally. It is an interesting one. The art style is interesting for me because apparently they started it because it saves resources for characters. When it started at the beginning, it was easier to code because it saves resources. But then now it's become an art style where people with a certain fetish actually thrive off. Because we have the characters driving, drinking alcohol, but they look like they're teenagers. It's kind of similar to the high school girl, what's this thing called? High school girl thing. Basically Chitose. The uniform, the girl in uniform thing. They like it, it's crazy, they like it. But then why? Why are you so? More resources. I'll never say no to more resources. Okay, we are good. We are good. My time is almost up. I have like 4 minutes. I'm not gonna end it exactly at 1:30, but I have to. I mean at 6, but I have to go. I'm chasing the 6 thing. The 6:30 thing. Let's grab some resources here. Hero Bunny Boobs. Her ulti is... Yeah, her ulti is really, really something. I'm sure you're testing out your Chitose. Her ulti is something. If you place it in the middle of the field, of any place you're playing in, you've got a lot of coverage in terms of area of effect. It's a really, really, really huge hitting one. Basically almost hits everybody on the field. Almost. Cosette, what do you want from me? And why is Teresa typing? The new banner name hero. Yeah. Free 200 pulls. I saw that. But then that's actually sort of similar to what Chaos this one was advertising for, 330 pulls. That's 330 pulls if you play the whole game and get everything. But at launch you don't get as much. For an example, this one promised us 70 pulls at the beginning, which I'd say you sort of did get. But then some of them needs you to play the story, play all that in order for you to get all of that. It's fine. Chaos Zero Nightmare will have to miss me. It is a nice 10 based game, but then I already have one I'm maining. I main Etheria Restart. Everyone's favorite game to hate. I like it. I am covering it, but not as much as you would think. It's a great game. I like the PvP. I just started getting into PvP actually. I've almost got enough for another disc, so I shall soon be selecting the Aqua 5-star disc. We are almost there. Where is it? We are almost there. Holiday, but oh, it's 4-star. I thought it was 5-star. If it's 4-star, then I shall probably be buying the fire one, because I'm missing a 4-star fire disc if it's 4-star. And then we will need this. Here we want the 5. This is a 5-star disc, right? Please tell me it's 5-star. Yep, it is 5-star. Here we shall be going for the aqua one. We want this one. For Chitose, we are going full in. I see big boobs. I gotcha. I come to collect you, hero. I respect that. I respect that. I'll assume you're one of the people who selected me to choose Gary for obvious reasons. I'm assuming that. No, I'll be going water if it's a 5-star. If it's 5-star, I'm going water for the Cheeto set team. If it was 4-star, I don't need it if it's 4-star. Because my records, I'll show you the record. My record right now, where is that? It has 4-star, 5-star, 4-star, 4-star. So I already have enough 4-star discs for the Cheeto set team. So if we're getting another 4-star one, I'd rather go for the fire one. Because the fire team has a 3-star disc here, which I want to sort of have removed. So that's what I would go for. So for now, with this 4-star disc here, I'll be going for Pyro because I have enough water discs. And then in the Cataclysm, I'm going for the water one for Cheetosei. Cheetosei first. I mean, limited units usually survive longer than, you know, non-limited. Let's see, what else can I dispatch here? Because I haven't really been dispatching the best. I just selected at the very beginning and called it a day. Okay, disk material. Yep, 20 hours. Quick select. Okay, quick select isn't working. They want Vanguards, right? And Gary. Accept the commission. That's gonna take its time. Experience gain. I don't really want much there. Okay, I might actually want the cartridge ones. 20 hours. What do they want? Versatile. That's okay. The cartridges, the skill up. So, and then hair level is too low. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay, my OBS disconnected a bit there, but not the sound, not anything important. So I don't have the people to actually send. Is what it is. Let's go look for another one. Mystic Quest. The heads, I've needed the heads. I've felt the need for the heads. So I still don't have everything required. I still don't have everything required because I'm missing a level 40 Vanguard. It is what it is. Let's just call it. I'm going to... I like Gary. She looks big. So you're maining Fire Earth for those exact reasons. I think the points are better for gift packs, but I could be wrong. I'll check that out. So, pool-wise, Nan is waifu. Yep, Nan is waifu. Don't let my wife hear me say that, but Nan is waifu. Pool-wise, I'm good for limited pulls. I've been stocking up. I have a 10 pull here. So, wish me luck. I now have a 10 pull. I don't have a 10 pull in the disc banner. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Hopefully I get one of the 2 people I said I'm going to build, as that would solve all my problems. So let's get the gacha going. Let's get the gamba going. I have to go. Time's up. No rainbow. That's sad. No rainbow. Hopefully 3 or 4 stars then. If there is no rainbow, hopefully 3 or 4 stars. 3. I'll take 3. I'll even take 2. Just the one. Unfortunate. No, Coronis. You're not the one I want. Coronis, you are not the one I want. Yes, I'm happy I got a new 4-star, but we want Reg. We need a Reg. It is what it is. I was never that lucky anyway. I'm not a lucky person. I'm considering using my singles because I really want to see what I can get in terms of the 4-star, the other one, the second one. I want me a Reg. I want me a Reg. So far, I don't know what to select. So it seems like we're getting more and more currency as we go up. So I do have a Selector here for this for discs, but then I have all the discs that they show here because I have this disc, I have that disc. I know I can probably upgrade him. I try to use Coronis for Dark Team. So dark, she's a true doctor. I feel like you like her for obvious reasons. Reasons we shall not mention, but I already see the type of man you are. Me and you, we sort of in the same, and I know why you like her. So I'm gonna use the remaining 6 pulls and then I shall call it a day. Or should I wait for a 10 pull? What do you think? What should I do? Use the remaining 6 or just call it a day and wait until I get a 10 pull? Because I feel like 10 pulls, they give you more, what's the word I'm looking for? They've got more hype behind them. You know what? I'll just use them because I want to know. Because I've got that selector I want to use. So let's use my single pulls. No rainbow, obviously no rainbow. Yep, going for the ones. Obviously no rainbow. No! Why? No. Yep. Use the people you like. I feel like I've already gotten the 4-star I was going to get. And it isn't the one I wanted, so... RIP. But I am getting more 4-stars for other teams whenever I decide to try them out. So that is something. And that is that. We got 2 new units though, so I can't complain. You got a 5-star disc in 1 pull. That is really lucky. My roster is looking more and more full, should I say it? I am from Umbra. I am missing the Vanguard for Umbra. And then I got Shimiao, which is another Vanguard, but she's power crept by 2 units already. The sound is doubling. It's probably me. I got too close to the mic. So because I got too close to the mic, the headphone sound then doubled onto the mic again. I don't know if I make sense when I explain it. I've got the audio playing in my headphones. So I believe I got too close to the mic, so much so that you were hearing the audio output and it was creating an echo. I've fixed it now. I've just moved the mic a bit. Okay, I have to go. I'm gonna be late. I can't afford to be late. I have a 6:30. So that is it for the day. Oh, I have currency to use. I mean stamina. I have 127 stamina. I'll probably pay later today, so I should probably just ignore it and finish it off. No, it's fine. What do we need? We want our Flora up. She uses that stuff. So let's just do a quick battle. 4 of them. And we are good. I didn't even use the stuff I just farmed for. Well done, kind cruelty. Well done. Who else? Teresa. We need you up to 50. So I now have 2 teams at level 50 supports and level 50 teams. 2 level 50 teams. I will be deciding who I select based on the 2. The vote is in. I guess we're going Terra. Although I only have 2 Terra units there. I guess we're going Terra. Last chance to put your votes in. Last chance to put the votes in of who I go. If I choose the Terra, I'll only have 2 of the units, but then I'll just put in a generalist support. Anything for Gary, right? Gary has won this poll. The Terra team has won. So that is what I shall be building. I shall now be ending poll. And that is it for the day. I am planning on making a resource guide, probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I'll also be making a resource guide. Nazuna support is top 1, definitely. I'll be making a resource guide, basically what to do with all the different resources we get, what they mean, what they are. I'll just go through the inventory and sort of touch on every, you know, thing and what it is and what it's used for. Also your consumables, there's not much of them, there's only these. But yeah, that is it for the day. Cheers everybody, it's been good. It was almost a 2-hour stream, but then because I'm at a crunch for time, it turned into a 1 hour 50 minute. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be using all the energy I have, so it will be quite the long stream. I'll build up the next unit after I get the selector. So cheers, cheers, cheers. See you, Tigona. See you. I don't want to pronounce your name because I feel like I'll butcher it. Can I just pronounce the last one? I don't know if it's Truck or Truk. But yeah, see you, Truk. See you, No Name. Reinhardt, cheers. See y'all tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow.